You need to understand this early if you want to last in tech sales. Sales is a game of patience, not hype, not motivation, not grinding harder for one good week. Patience. Because the fastest way to lose in this job is to rush outcomes you haven't earned yet. See, tech sales doesn't reward urgency, it rewards people who can stay steady when nothing moves. Patience means showing up every day, even when this dashboard looks dead. When your sequences get ignored, when the dialer feels pointless, when Slack is quiet and nobody is celebrating, you still do the work. Because most of what matters in sales is invisible at first. See, as a BDR or SDR, patience means trusting that the conversations you start today won't convert today. The prospect who says, "We're good right now," the VP who asks you to check back next quarter, the account that opens your emails 5 times but never replies. You don't panic. You understand that pipeline doesn't move on your timeline. You stay patient with follow-up. Not annoying, not emotional, not desperate, just consistent. Because following up isn't about pressure, it's about staying relevant. When budget opens, when priorities shift, when leadership changes, you're already there. As an AE, patience means different, looks different, but it matters even more. You don't rush discovery just to go get to the demo. You don't force a close because it's end of month. You don't compress the decision cycle because that isn't ready. You let the deal breathe. Because forcing deals kills trust, and trust is what closes real business. Patience means accepting that buyers move slower than quotas, that procurement drag, that legal stalls, that champions need coverage. You don't fight the reality, you work with it. Patience means being patient with yourself. This part matters. You don't get promoted the moment you start doing the right things. You don't get the top sales rep the first quarter you take things serious. You don't master the craft overnight. You put in the work long before the rewards shows up. Patience is making calls when nobody's watching. Patience is running better discovery calls even when the deals fall apart. Patience is learning the product deeper than what the enablement deck shows. Because mastery is built when no one is clapping. You let yourself be bad at things long enough to get good. Bad cold calls, messy demos, awkward negotiations. You don't quit because it feels uncomfortable. You stay long enough to improve. If you get 1% better every single day, something powerful happens. Not overnight, not next week, but over time. After 1 year, you're not slightly better. You're 37 times better than when you started. Not because you were special, not because you were lucky, because you stayed patient. Patience means trusting the process even when it feels slow, when the effort doesn't match the results yet, when others seem to pass you, when it feels like nothing is clicking. You remind yourself, progress compounds quietly. Patience is quiet, steady persistence without complaining. No excuses, no blaming the market, no comparing yourself to the top sales rep on LinkedIn. You show up and do the work again tomorrow. Tech sales will test you, your confidence, your ego, your belief in yourself. Patience is what keeps you grounded when wins feel far away and when losses feel personal. You remind yourself of the truth. You're not behind. You're not failing. You're building. And building takes time. Now here's the part most people never fully understand. Patience is the greatest, most powerful form of leverage there is. It's what separates people who stay stuck from people who break through. It's what separates the poor and middle class from millionaires and billionaires. Not intelligence, not connections, not talent, patience. Patience is the ability to delay gratification while everyone else quits. to stay disciplined while others chase shortcuts, to keep planting seeds while others demand instant results. That's what really divides. It separates the top 10% from the other 90%. The people who control their time from the people who are always under pressure. The ones who own their outcomes from the ones who keep starting over. Most people want results now. They quit when deals stall. They leave roles too early. They jump before the compounding starts. You don't. You stay. Because patience gives you control. It lets time work for you instead of against you. And time always rewards people who don't rush it. Sales is a game of patience. If you master patience in this job, you don't just close deals. You build a career. You build freedom. You win the long game. Sales is a game of patience.